Hi, Mike McMurray, back again with, no Ben today. He's out sick, I think. Something like that. Let's go to take a look at the polls. Now, the polls got really tight last night. We have a 50-50 split between Conservatives and Liberals in the presidency. When in the morning, it was Emma Hamilton up 52-48 over Jeremy Merrick. U.S. Senate 1, Emily Shimno still holding on to 53-47 lead. Senate 2, we have Maddie Dwelly up 61-39. I'm pretty sure Senate 2 is going to stay conservative throughout the whole election. House of Representatives, the coal miners have rallied behind their own candidate, and they have pushed into a 52-48 lead over Brady Kahinka. Minnesota Governor Brandon Ormsby still sitting pretty on top of the race right now. He has 63-37 lead over Hansen. Minnesota Senate, Michael Billy's down 10 points to the Liberal Alex Burkholder. Minnesota House of Representatives, it's 51-49. Eli has a lead, but because Eli made those comments, the Adam and Steve comment yesterday on the show, his numbers have dropped significantly. I don't think he can come back from this. I think this is going to reach around and bite it in the butt. And our question posed by pollsters, in general, do you feel that the laws governing the sales of firearms, what should they be? 43% now say that we should have more strict gun laws, 3% less strict, 40% say we should leave them as they are, and 15% say should be completely up to the states. When we come back, we'll have the coal miner himself. We'll have Cole on here to discuss his campaign, his fundraiser, and his campaign strategy. Hi everyone, back with Cole Waller.
Hi.
Cole, it's very interesting looking at your race. Right now, no one ever expected you to be up on Brady Kahinka 52-48.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because of your coal miners? As we mentioned on the show, that's become a quick, nice little phrase to say. Coal and his coal miners. Anyway, Cole, so issues facing, facing this nation right now. If I were to vote for you, if you were elected to House of Representatives, what would you do for me?
What I would do is I wouldn't raise taxes on anyone because...
Oh, you wouldn't raise tax on anyone. Hold on. But the government needs revenue. How can we we have to tax someone? You just can't cut all tax for everyone, otherwise the government will go broke. And what are you supposed to do then?
Well, here's what I think. I think maybe we could stop importing and instead put all the production back in America, which will create more jobs, which will give people more money and the government more money.
All right, let me give you a scenario here. When we did a while ago, I asked you a question, and you were a little in the middle. Do you call yourself a conservative, or do you more call yourself a moderate conservative, which is you believe in some democratic liberal issues, but you align yourself with conservative?
I am a full conservative, I assure you.
Okay. So another issue, if a gay marriage ban came up into the House of Representatives, would you vote yes or no?
Well, I'm against gay marriage, so for a gay marriage ban, I would vote yes.
Okay. Interesting words from Cole Waller. Well, Cole, thanks for being on.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask about his fundraiser.
One more thing. Conservative fundraising. For one campaign cash, you can get a granola bar. There's many of them. There's peanut butter, chocolate chip, s'mores. You can get huge gummy lifesavers, or you can get pre-made, pre-wrapped cookies by me and my father.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to check out Cole's fundraiser, just stop by and ask him. One campaign?
One campaign cash for each.
For each. Thanks, Cole.
Yep, thank you.
Good luck to you.
Yep, see ya.
Hi, Michael McMurray back here with Alex Sharp, who's a pollster. Alex, you posed some really interesting questions. One is, what should the government do about debt? You have all these options. What one do you think is the best? And please explain why you think it's the best option.
Well, I think cut government spending and raise taxes is, or cut spending and taxes. Because when you cut the spending, it lowers the money spent with the government, And if you raise the taxes, like in answer C, you will get more money to the government, which will get us out of the debt.
Okay. I honestly think D is the best one, because C, people can interpret it, raise taxes, who you raise taxes on? Middle class, upper class. Most people who will assume, oh, it's the rich people's fault. It's not the rich people's fault. If you raise tax, you're gonna raise tax on 1%. That's what always happens.
I see what you're saying there. It's a good one.
Sorry. Plus, the government's only purpose is for protection. It says in the Constitution, the government's only purpose is for protection. None of this other stuff was government supposed to be doing. So anyway, the next poll question we have, which one is it, Mr. Zander? This one. We'll do that, fine, that's today. Okay, today's question, why don't you read it then?
Today's poll question is, does the United States manufacture enough of its own products? Yes, no, not at all, or moderately?
This is actually a really good question. I think, no, it does not manufacture enough of its products. It needs to bring work back to America, but to grow an economy more, you need to have both, you need to have a factory in China, here, double the revenue, you send that money off to government will accumulate it, and that will get us out of debt. It's pretty easy, how do you think about it? Now, what do you think we should do?
Well, I'm thinking about C, because we're getting too much from other countries and they're kind of wasting our money bringing those products in. And we need to get more industries in the United States making stuff so we earn money and get out of the debt.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that one. But a small change, if we could keep some businesses over in the foreign countries and then some in the United States, half and half, the revenue comes in there, the revenue comes here, combine a giant money pit, you send that to the government, that gets us out of a debt a little more. Now, it's not going to work right away, but over time, if we see this, it will gradually get better.
You'll see the debt grow.
Well, thanks much for coming on. Very interesting questions.
Yep.
As we come back, we'll have me and Ben discussing a lot. Hi, Mike back here with our featured panelist, Ben Gardner, who is the campaign manager for Emma Hamilton. Ben, so today Jeremy Keller released a budget that would actually work. Where is the liberal budget?
I don't know, we're still working on it. We're trying to go very slowly to make sure we get every single detail. We don't miss one thing, so our budget will work perfectly. That way we'll just have a perfect budget with no holes in it. We're using a finely toothed comb to go through it to make sure we missed nothing.
So, time is not on the side of any political party here. You need to get it done, like, right now if you want it to be in effect. Right now, Jeremy Keller's going to rally support because he does have his budget done. The Liberal Party needs to get something done, otherwise they're proving a stereotype about liberals that they get nothing done.
But we are getting things done. We have actually most of our budget done now already.
We're
finishing up the details. We've done it, and now we're proofreading it. As if let's say we finished our tests, we have extra time, just a little bit. We're going over our answers to make sure we didn't make some stupid mistake. So we're making sure that our debt is just perfect. The budget plan.
You said debt,
I meant
it's the budget plan.
No, that's why I said budget plan.
Alright, anyway, we're going to go on to taxes. Now, Emma Hamilton, I talked to her the other day, she said she'd love to raise taxes on the rich because she doesn't care about them. How would you respond to that? Since you are her campaign manager.
Are you sure those are her exact words?
Those are her exact
Her
words.
exact words.
I pledge on my heart.
You didn't quotation mark them.
I did not quotation mark them. I'm not lying, Ben. She said that right to me. Now, why would she say that? Why does she want to tax the rich? Does she think that will stimulate the economy?